So without further ado, let's get these power connectors connected to the bike. One's going to go on the 690 and the other one is going to go on the Speed Triple RS. I think there might be a spare accessory cable under the seat on the 690, I'm not sure. Failing that, I'm just going to connect it straight to the battery. But I want to connect some other things to the Speed Triple, and as I've already mentioned before, it's got no accessory sockets or accessory ports, cables, whatever you want. It's just got that one DIN socket. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even have a USB. Poor show, Triumph. So I've had this for a while. It's the HealTech ThunderBox that you connect to your battery. Other accessories can connect to it, and it figures out when your bike's turned off and powered off, and it turns off all your other accessories. So we're going to fit that to the trunk. So we're going to remove the cowl and the seat. So we have the battery connections. That's the NOCO unit. I have that sticking out the top of the seat, but took it away, and I should really tuck it down so it's accessible from underneath. Anyway, we're not dealing with that at the moment. Right, my first little problem I have is where to put this, because this is a little bit busy around here, as you can see. We only need the red and the black connected to the battery. The white one we don't need, because we're going to let the HealTech ThunderBox manage when we've got power, so we don't need the white one. And then the other ones, obviously, you just connect your accessories to. Right, I just stopped recording there for a little while I'm messing around with the cables, because I get a little bit OCD with cables lying around. So I've just took the white one up here because, like I say, we don't need that. They're the connectors that we're going to use to connect the accessories to, and then we've got the power cables here, which I'm going to try and route neatly along here. So negative first, and that's a 10mm. That was the 10 for the negative, and now the positive is an 8. Apologies, my hand's getting in the way. Probably not needed for my own peace of mind. I just put a little cable tie there. So that's now connected. Let's start the bike up. Hopefully you can hear me. That turns solid green and then this is powered up. Bike turns off, or engine turned off. That detects there's no power going through, and it should. Steady blink for 3 seconds, then goes down to a dull flashing. So the green one is the positive. So I've trimmed these back, took the eyelets off. Now we're just going to open these up. I think these are called Wagos, or there's a company that makes them called Wagos. Just push it in and clip it down. So that's the positive that's in, and now the negative. Clip, clip. So that should be all good. And then we have the cable. What you also get is a little pack of fuses and a little guide here, because you can have a jacket, gloves, trousers, socks, and even insoles all connected up. So you have to swap out the internal fuse. For this, jacket and gloves, 5.5 amps for the jacket, 1.6 for the gloves, and so it recommends the 7.5. So we'll swap the fuse over to the 7.5. It has a 2. Wow, that's tight. Now swap for the 7.5, the brown one. And we'll tuck these away. Up there. So that's the ThunderBox and the power cable connected to the RS. Now let's just go and chuck the power cable onto the 690. I didn't film it, but there you have the power cable wired up on the 690, and I've just brought the cable out here. That can be tucked away when not in use. That should be enough to connect up. If not, I can reroute it. So there we have the ThunderBox connected up to the RS, and also the power cable for the heated gear. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Next video will be actually going out riding and testing out the heated gear. Thanks a lot, take care, ride safe.